Hey, what's up guys? So we're back here at the Escort booth at SEMA, and I'm here with Pat Dabkowski. He is the Dashcam product manager, and he's going to be telling us about Escort's first new dashcam that they're introducing called the M1.
Yeah.
So what is this? Tell us about it.
So really what we're trying to achieve here is we want to provide an option to our current Detector users to add on to their existing set and have a dash camera. So the intention of this camera was to use the same mounting solution, use the same power solution, keep it as clean and as tight as possible. For me, I'm really strict about where all my cords go, and so I don't like a lot of extra things hanging down. So the neatness and the cleanness of this form factor is one of the things that drove how we got to today.
So one power cable for both the dash cam and the radar detector.
Correct, so you just use the same RJ11 that would go up to your detector, and then you pass through the power from the dash cam to the detector. So one less cord. You attach to the existing sticky cup mount. So it comes with the bracket. We could talk about that a little bit more, but that will attach to your existing magnetic mount or sticky cup mount that you're using for your detector today.
Cool. And so tell me a little bit about kind of the specs and like basic features of the dash cam.
Yeah, so it's a 1080p, 30 frames per second dash cam, full HD. It's a Wi-Fi dash camera, so what that means is we don't have a screen, so there's not a lot of interaction here, but the interaction can be done on the actual app. So we have an M1 app on our phone, Android and iOS. It's available to download today. And within that app, you can connect to it, live view of what's going on with the live view of the camera. You can change the settings, so if you want to change the resolution or any number of things, format the SD card, some of those important key dash camera features, you can do that within the app. And lastly, and probably the most important thing about the app is video management. So you can go in and download the videos. You can review and stream them straight from the dash cam to your phone. And then once you have it downloaded, you can go ahead and share it. There's all the different share options, or email, text, Facebook, whatever you want to do. It's all right there within the app.
That's cool, yeah. And I like the fact that it's so small and compact and it just clips right onto the dash cam.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, one power cable, one mount. For anybody who just wants minimal cables, or even, I was thinking for like a rental car, you just have one package, you just pop it on your windshield, plug it in, and done. Like.
So I did the exact same use case just a few weeks ago when I was traveling, and it's nice because I used to carry both and have all my cables and cords for my dash camera and all my cables and cords for my detector. And now you just pick it up. It's this one little unit. It's neat. It's nice. You're in and out of that rental car agency in just a couple minutes. Just pop it up.
Quick. Yeah, one suction cup. I mean, some cars only have one cigarette lighter power plug, or power plug, and so you have to also bring a splitter just in case. And this is nice. It's just one.
Right.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about kind of the development. What was that like making this?
So it's cool. I'm also on the Cobra side. So I'm a Cobra dashcam developer, and we've learned a lot over the past few years there. And we're thinking, how can we integrate this into the Escort brand? And we didn't want to just do something, just a standard dash camera for the Escort users. We really kept them in mind and really wanted to create this dash camera that really was suited to them. So that's how we frame this all, is making this dash camera for our existing Escort user. And that drove kind of the different ways. Okay, how are we going to attach this? Is it going to Velcro on the side, or is there going to be some sort of other attachment? Or we're going to have to create a unique mount? And then we just started spitballing and trying to figure out, well, what existing pieces do we have? And so we kind of started there. And from there, we mocked up a few different things and ended up getting this little bracket arm. That's nice. It's easily adjustable. So depending on the pitch of your windshield, you might have it up, or if you want, you can actually shift it down so that it's lower.
And that's nice depending on where you want to mount it, or maybe where your rear view mirror is. You can choose like exactly where it's located.
Exactly.
It's kind of nice. I like that. And then what about maybe vibrations with it? Kind of sticking out?
It's been good. No, so we've thought about that too. The sticky cup mount actually absorbs a lot of the vibrations from the windshield. There's a few components in this actual arm that make it really pretty sturdy. So we added a lock washer that's got really grippy teeth. So when you torque this down, it's not really moving anywhere.
That's good. Okay.
There's also a little rubber washer in there too that it absorbs some of the vibrations, but it also allows for a little bit of that extra. If you have this up, if you want to change it a little bit, the angle.
Sometimes you do, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have to re-tighten this. That rubber washer gives you a little play,
That's
while
cool.
while also absorbing the extra vibrations.
Yeah, one of the things I posted about this on Facebook the other day, and people seem to liked the idea of it. It was pretty cool. One of the questions they had was about the weight of it. If adding extra mass, but playing around with it, it's a lightweight dash
light.
cam.
Yeah. So the
really
intention
light.
was trying to create as small and as light of a dash cam as possible, and we've kind of maximized that with this. And the sticky cup mount has no problem handling the added weight. It's not an issue. Yeah.
That's cool. Something else people were curious about is, like, do you think it would be possible to take this and maybe integrate it directly into the radar detector eventually?
So, yeah, we've been thinking about that. This is Gen 1. This is our first take at it.
Of course, yeah.
And we're going to see how it goes from here.
I guess like creative juice is flowing.
Yeah,
You're like, ooh, what else
and
can you do?
we'll think about how, we're trying to make this as seamless as possible for existing users. But what if you want to buy a detector and a camera going forward? There's the option, and I think we're always going to try to find a way to add value for our customers, and that could be a way to do it going forward. Nothing's announced yet, so we'll have to see, but it's definitely something we're thinking about.
Yeah, I like it as an idea, maybe for people who already have a detector and just want to add a dash cam to it. Yeah. It's a cool option. So it retails for $199.
Correct.
And it's available on Escort's website now.
Yep.
And so for people who'd like to get one, what detectors and what kind of accessories and power cables is it compatible with, and what is it not compatible with?
Yeah, so it's pretty much compatible with all Escort and Beltronics radar detectors. So we didn't mention Beltronics piece of it, but for those that share that same sticky cup mount or the mag mount, it's going to be compatible. The couple notable not compatible, and I say it with an asterisk because there's ways around it. Okay. So the 9500 9500iX is not exactly compatible because simply because the power is on this side of the detector, whereas on the 9500 9500X, it's on the other side. So currently the cable doesn't reach all the way around. There is a workaround for that, and so I will say that you can simply flip this to the other side. Okay. It's not as neat, and it's not the way it was built to do it. But if you are really interested in it, you can flip that, and that's an option. I say it with an asterisk. It's not compatible, but
you can make it work.
You can make it work if you really wanted to. If you find this is a good solution for you, you can make it work.
What about different power cables?
So that's where there's a couple more limitations. So the ZW5 cord, it will not relay that information that the detector needs with the shifters. Okay. So it's not compatible with the ZW5 cord. It's also not compatible with the Smart Cord Live, which gives you the Bluetooth with some of our detectors. Okay. So again, that just has to do with the pin configuration and how the cords pass through to the detector. And unfortunately, it limits those capabilities. It doesn't limit the capability of the camera, but it limits the capabilities of the ZW5 or the BLE.
What about the ZR5, the wired shifters?
Wired is fine, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's just the way the wireless works.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
I completely forgot what I was going to say.
It's going to be a real hard-hitting question, too. I know it.